So Zelda Echoes of Wisdom launched. I waited until midnight, didn't get my physical copy, so I purchased it digitally, and I'm going to get my physical copy. I wanted to be there right at launch. I played it from midnight till about 2 a.m., a little bit after, and then I woke up today, played some more, and I wanted to make this video talking about my thoughts on the game so far. And I want to say that if you've played Link's Awakening, the remake, the 2.5D remake, this looks better than that. The art style, the graphics, everything looks like a little garden that you're looking down on and you can play in. I hop up here a bunch of times and just splash in the water here. I want to talk about the game itself and the gameplay. So if you've played Tears of the Kingdom, you know that there were a multitude of different things that you could do with the Ultra Hand, with all of the abilities, fuse, and they helped you with the combat, with some of the traversal. But in this game, there are some things borrowed, like they don't call it the Ultra Hand, but you can do things like manipulate objects. But the gameplay and the way that those things are used is so different and so much fun. And the way they implemented them, it's just a testament to how creative they are. So I'm not spoiling anything here. This is very early in the game. I'm not even going to show you any of the ways that I solved some traversal puzzles, some overworld, underworld dungeons. Not going to show you any of that, but I just wanted to give you a glimpse of how great the game actually looks and talk about how much fun I'm having. So to give you an example, you're in the overworld and you're wandering around, and instantly it feels familiar, but it's very different. You're not Link. You're not heavy combat focused. You're looking for that sword. You get it, but it's different. But you have to start thinking differently because you're playing as Zelda. So Zelda isn't Link, but she has a unique way of tackling problems, hence the wisdom part. And she gets the staff, and you literally have to think your way through each encounter. It's almost like playing a game of chess or checkers where you have a multitude of different moves and you could do any of them, and you also have all of these echoes that help you along the way, and you can mix and match them in so many different ways. I was in one encounter where I'm in a dungeon and there's a large boulder in the way, and I didn't even realize that the boulder itself, it looked like part of the level. The boulder itself could be manipulated with the Ultra Hand, but not in the same way as Tears of the Kingdom. So I latch onto it, I move it over, but I still can't use it to get across this large gap. So what I do is I grab it, move it over, climb a ladder, it comes with me, and then I manipulate it, drop it down, and then I can hop across. Or you see a platform moving across a large gap, and you can't get up to that platform. There's no way to get up to it. But if you attach yourself to it with the Ultra Hand and then hold the R button, not only can you manipulate objects, but objects that move can move you with them. So I'm transported across a wide open gap to the other side of the level. It's things like that that really speak to the creativity here, and I can't imagine how many different ways this game could be played. I mean, you can literally sit there and think about different ways to get through each encounter. And when you hold the L button down, all of the echoes that you've copied are there. The game kind of pauses, so you don't have to worry about enemy encounters if you're in them, and you can take your time and plan out your attack. You can activate one echo, pause, activate another echo, mix and match them together, fight them against each other, fight them against enemies. There's so much to do. I am just completely blown away by this game. And for something like this to come out at the tail end, I mean, literally the tail end of the Switch life cycle, it just speaks to how creative Nintendo is. They're still creating these new IPs. Of course, Zelda isn't a new IP, but a new IP in the sense that these characters are getting their own games, their own ideas, their own sandboxes to play in. And I've had such a great time in such a short amount of time that I think if you're a fan of this style of game, if you're a fan of, say, the 2.5D Zeldas in particular, or you're a fan of the big 3D games, there's enough difference here and enough similarity to keep you engaged. I love this game. I think you'll love it too. Let me know in the comment section below if you've gotten it, if you've played it, what do you think? Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.